going on, Elijah? Last year, obviously, people always had questions about the tight end room and things like that. But, this year, you guys are really showing them what you guys are made of. Just what do you think is the biggest difference between this year and last year? And just, how are you feeling body wise and things like that?
I think we're all, working together. Us, the coaches, the quarterback, everybody's working together to, do what's best for our offense. And um, my body feels good. I'm ready for this week, ready for Friday.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey Elijah, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. So the running game the last, 2 weeks or so, hasn't been as explosive as it was the first couple of weeks. There's been some big plays, but especially early in the game, it's been a little bit slow. So just how much have you guys been working on run blocking and kind of making sure you guys have your roles set and everything in the run game?
It's big. It's been a big emphasis this week, to really, pay attention to our details in the run game. We're coming into ACC play, and Virginia Tech, they're a good team. So, we got to be on our P's and Q's if we want to execute the way we want to.
And then also, I've asked some of the other guys this. It seems like you guys are playing with, you guys are having a good time out there, dancing, celebrating, all that. How do you guys balance having fun and celebrating and stuff like that without doing, anything that might draw a penalty or anything like that?
Really, we're just playing confident. That's really how we've been playing. That's how we played all spring. That's how we played all fall camp. And, really, we're going to keep doing what we're doing as long as, we keep it, somewhat disciplined, not getting any flags or, anything dumb after the play. But, yeah, we're just going to continue to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah. Hey, Kiko. Thanks for taking a few minutes here. Can you talk a little bit about what you see from Virginia Tech's offense and in particular Kyron Drones and what the sort of challenge they pose for you guys? Thanks.
Yeah, I think Virginia Tech has a really good team. I think 2-2 is very misleading. It's very misleading. They were, they almost won against Rutgers. They lost by 3 points, but they got a really good team. They got a really good offense. Quarterback very good with his feet, and the running back very explosive too. So we got a challenge this week. This is conference play, and we're excited for the opportunity. We're excited for the challenge, and we're going against a really good opponent. So yeah.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey Kiko, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good, good. So something I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is that it seems like you guys have a lot of fun. Like there's dancing, there's celebrating, there's a little bit of mocking the opposing fan base, all in good fun. As one of the leaders on the team, how do you kind of remind the guys let's have fun and have a good time and everything, but let's not do anything stupid?
Yeah, I think when it comes to playing football, you always got to have a composure. You got to always keep composure. There's time to have fun. You can have fun at the same time, but can't be overdoing it because, as we've seen a couple plays last week, we kind of got selfish there and, got some penalties. So I think for us, it's good to have fun, but always have a limit to it. And just being able to put the team first, have awareness of what we're doing. And, for us as leaders too, we got to emphasize that on the team. And I think everybody's doing a pretty good job, putting the team first. So, yeah.
We'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Hey there, Kiko. Sorry to bounce off of that. Just Coach Cristobal's talking about you guys playing the right type of angry. Even when things are going as well as they are, how do you balance what you're doing versus still playing with maybe a chip on your shoulder, trying to find ways to motivate your guys' stuff to keep finding another level to your game?
I think for us, we always have the goal and mindset to dominate every single play. And when we have a standard that, you got to dominate and we got to win our one-on-ones. And if we see ourselves not doing what our standard is, we gotta check ourselves and we hold each other accountable on that. So just being able to come out in the locker room, have the right mindset, having in the practice field too. It happens here first at Green Tree first before it happens on the game field. So just being able to keep our mindset at the right pace and just keep it, having having the mindset to dominate. So I think coaches have done a pretty good job emphasizing that throughout the whole week. So yeah.
Next, we'll go to Daryl Streeter of Canesville. Daryl.
Kingo, how you doing? 2 years into it, your decision to come to Miami, do you ever sit and think about that? And if so, what's your thoughts 2 years into it?
I mean, I told myself before I even made the decision to come back, like I felt like this was the best decision for me, and just being able to come back and be part of something very special and be part of a group of men that are willing to pour into this program and be able to make each other better and hold each other accountable is what I've yearned for and what I've been missing. So I'm just being able to come back and be able to do football with these guys. It's a blessing, and I have no regrets on having that decision to come back. So yeah.
Good. So I know we got a chance to ask you after the game on Saturday, but only had a quick minute then. So just what's been how much have you heard from people about the dance after that pick on Saturday, and what was going through your mind on that? Obviously having a good time out there.
I've heard a lot about. I think I wouldn't say it's gone viral, but it's been definitely a lot of people have sent it to me. My mom keeps asking me what the dance name is. She's trying to create a name for it, but it was just something something a little fun. I don't think next time I'll be as outright with the dance move. I don't want to take anything away from the team. So, but it was just us having fun. After finding out I got my foot in, that was about it.
Our next question comes from Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Hey, Misha, 2 questions. First off, did you guys come up with a name for the dance?
No, it's a dance it's in Florida. Like it's a Florida dance. I don't know the name of it, but everybody on the team knows how to do it. So I just was happy I got to, put it.
Having fun, but also Coach Cristobal says you guys are still playing angry in the good way. Just how are you guys balancing that? Balancing having fun, obviously knowing the success you guys have had, but also knowing you guys probably still have another gear that you can get to and being able to focus on that. How have you guys been able to balance the two?
Right. I would just say, I think, if you think about it, this sport, it is a kid's game. We're playing at a high level. So I think that's where the fun part comes in. I've been playing this game since I was 5, 6 years old. So, I just enjoy the fact of me putting on pads every single day to go out and play. So I think, that's the fun part. But I think where the anger and I think Coach Griswold used kind of the pissed off, and we use that, a lot. Just, just kind of the media, how people have seen us as the Miami Hurricanes just the past couple of years. And even this year, we've been saying this since week 1. The guys had articles to praise us for the Florida game, but they also had articles right behind to say, what happened to Miami. And, we feel that that's everyone's mindset now. And we understand the target that, people we have on our back right now, going against teams. So we still know that, there will be articles that will praise us, after a win, but they got an article right behind them to say, like, here goes Miami. So just using all that for motivation and in the right way and not, directing it towards anybody, but just going out there and talking with their pads.
Next, we'll go to Azubi Charles at Canesport. Azubi, go ahead.
What's going on, Mish? Just wanted to ask you, I know you played against, Cam Ward while you're at Washington. He was at Wazoo. Just seeing him do all this stuff now, seeing all this high praise, do you think he's taking his game to another level? And is this kind of something, you expected after playing, against him?
I would say for sure. I think he's taking his game to an even higher level. I think this year with this offense, this O-line that he has, and the type of receivers he has, he's able to extend his game and show more that he could before. And I think that's just the biggest thing with him is he's always trying to get better. And every week, there's always something he's trying to correct. There's always something that he's trying to improve on. And that's what happens when you have a really good quarterback like we do. And that's something that I'm definitely happy that we're on the same team now.
We'll do a few more for Mish. Next, we'll go to Daryl Streeter of Caneville. Daryl.
Mish, how you doing? Now that we're talking about viral videos, back a couple of weeks at Florida, you were in a viral video that we posted, and you were telling the kids to come to Miami. Do you remember what triggered that back and forth after the Florida game?
I think that's just, friendly banter. I think down south, everyone likes to talk a little trash. So I just wanted to, take part in it. I'm definitely big and fully bought into, the Miami Hurricanes. So of course, I want, every top player to come here. So, that's all that was, letting those guys know, they were top players in that little recruited section that, they got the wrong colors on, they got to be rocking the orange and green.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
We'll go to Matt Shadell at Kane Sport next. Matt.
Yeah, hey Mish, can you just talk a little bit about the challenge you see in Virginia Tech's offense? Thanks a lot.
I would say the first thing is, all their returning starters. They have a lot of returning starters. I would say their quarterback's really good. He can throw the ball anywhere, and also he can run. And the receivers, they got a really good slot receiver, and they just have a full on receiver core. They got a bit of a veteran O line. They got a really good right tackle, who's really good, and they got a really good run game. And when you have a team that has all those pieces, they can definitely make a lot of plays. So just the biggest thing for us is just going in and do what we know, play Miami Hurricane football, and just be disciplined. And last week we had a couple penalties that we're for sure not going to repeat that, and we're just down in this week, even more than we were last week.
And we'll wrap up for Mish with Kaz Clayton of New Era Prep. Kaz.
Hey, Mish, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. After Saturday, they are saying you're a Florida boy now. I just want to let you know that.
I'm glad.
After going on a national championship run last year, what are some of the similarities that you're seeing with the team with this year? Are they similarities?
Right. To answer your question, there are similarities. I would probably say, looking into a mirror, really, I think there's a few little differences just because, a different team. But in terms of, the key things that, national championship teams want to have, you want to have, a player-led team. That's one thing that we for sure have here is a player-led. You want to have a good culture and guys holding each other accountable. And, you want guys to, always exceed the standard every single week. Those are just a few things that we have that I could go on and on about, all the type of things that we have that for sure line up with, last year's team. And, I think overall that's just one of the reasons why I came here. I could feel that type of energy here, talking to Coach Cristobal, Coach Guidry before coming here. So that's why I knew, this was the place for me to be.